So today's video is a video I did not make last year because I was basically too embarrassed to make this video. It's every single product I hit pan in the year 2022. And the way I did this last year was I just tagged it at the very end of my 2021 makeup empties video last year and just was like, this was all I hit pan in. However, I feel like this year I wanted to make it its own video. Yes, I only hit pan in 6 products, but I don't know. I'm still proud of myself. Why can't I make a video about it? I just feel like I overthink things a little too much sometimes. I definitely finish a lot of products, but I feel like I like having at least one video a year just dedicated to the products that I hit that little tiny pan in. Some of these are small pans, some of these are really, really big pans. I still feel like it's worth celebrating. So the very first pan I hit was on January 16th. So I felt like I was starting the year off strong. I was like, oh, I am on a roll, baby. And it is in this Bare Minerals Translucent Powder Duo. I got this in, I want to say 2017 at a TJ Maxx. And I hit pan in the matte powder and look at how much I expanded it. These are 2 baked products. This is a matte and this is a luminous. And honestly, for a large majority of the year, I was using this powder combined to set under my eyes. There's not really a reason I like moved on to other things. I like to just like rotate through my makeup. I'm more shocked that I never wound up hitting pan in the luminous side. Like, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see that there's a dip, but there's a legit dip in that side. It just never wound up hitting pan. Maybe I can try it in 2023, but I mean, not only did I hit pan in this one, but I mean, this one is close to being used up. This might be able to be gone, this powder, next year. We shall see. The next pan I hit was February 12th. So again, going strong in the year. That's a pan a month at that rate. And this product is actually in my products I want to fully use up in 2023. And it is from the Balm. It is the, what do they call this? The Take Home the Bronze bronzer in the shade Oliver. I think I got this in 2018 or 19. I can't really remember. And I did hit pan this year, and I feel like once I hit pan, I kind of like took a step back from really using it. It is a fully matte bronzer, and I do have a goal where I would like to fully use this one up this year. I was able to fully use up one powder bronzer this year, so maybe this could be my plan for next year. And that's what it's looking like. Then from February, we have to jump to June 14th before I hit the next pan. And that is in my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture palette. This is the holiday palette from 2020. I hit pan in one of these last year, and now I hit a second pan this year. So the pan I hit in 2021 was the diffused light, and this year I hit pan in dim light. So diffused light I typically use under my eyes, and dim light is the shade I'm usually using when you guys watch me blend out my eyeshadow and like clean up the edges. This is the one I'm using. I know a lot of people find these holiday palettes very, very silly, but honestly, I use this one every single day for the ambient lighting powders. I really honestly barely touch these. If anything, I'll use the blushes, but I think if I was to ever finish these 2 powders, this would be my second diffused light I finish. I feel like I could justify getting like a palette that just has these powders in it because I do find them very, very beneficial when I'm doing my makeup because they just look so nice on the skin. Then again, a big time jump from June to September 30th is when I finally hit powder in my Becca Light Shifter Finishing Veil. This was the powder I got trying to replace the Hourglass because the Hourglass was so expensive, and honestly, it's fantastic. I mean, I've really, really expanded this pan. It does get hard pan. It's a powder that definitely gets hard pan, but I mean, I feel like you can even see like, I use this puppy a lot. This is a very well-loved product. I use it every day just to like clean up the edges around my bronzer and blush. It's so beautiful on the skin. I love the Hourglass powder. I love this Becca powder. Honestly, I feel like the Becca powder might be even better than the Hourglass powder, so that's even more upsetting that it's completely gone. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of these really fancy, nice powders, because I like something that like cleans up the makeup without making it look heavy and cakey. Don't know what I'm gonna do. And then we went into Vlogmas and I had 4 pans and I was like, what am I gonna do? I can't make a video with 4 pans. And then randomly, of course, in December, I hit 2 pans this month within days of each other. And I'm just like, what are the odds? And it wasn't intentional, like it just happened. The first is going to be a spoiler for my project pan, but that's okay because it's not that deep. And it is in my Milani Silky Matte Bronzer in the shade Sunlight. I hit this December 9th. I'm recording this video on December 17th. Don't know when it's going out. But I mean, like, that pan just keeps getting bigger and bigger every time I use it. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep going strong on this until my project pan update in January and see how much bigger the pan gets. But this one, it's just a really easy powder to use. I really enjoy it. I was watching Sarah Rose's most recent declutter and she decluttered hers. I don't feel like I have problem getting hard pan in mine. So I don't know if that's like an age thing or something, but I'm pretty sure I got this one. Was it 2020? I'm gonna say I got this one in 2020. But yeah, I really like this bronzer. I think it's easy to use. And then December 14th, we had our last one, which is a product I've been telling you guys I've been trying to hit pan in for a while, and I've been using it as an inner corner highlight. It is the Catrice Highlighting Powder in Champagne Campaign. I certainly got this in 2018, and I finally hit the teeniest little pan in here. This is just a really nice, easy highlight. I am wearing it on my inner corners today. That's how I've been wearing it recently, but it also is a nice, subtle highlight. I've always really loved this. I don't think they make it anymore, but this was our final pan of the year. I don't know. I feel like I probably had around 5 or 6 pans in my collection last year too, and I was too embarrassed to make its own video. It'll be interesting to see how many I am able to hit next year. I'd like to hit more. I definitely go a lot heavier with cream and liquid products than powder products, so it makes sense. Even eyeshadows are very, very hard for me to hit pan in. I only have pan in one eyeshadow in my entire collection, I'm pretty sure. So next year will be interesting. Let me know, did you guys hit major pan in any of your products this year? Let me know what the biggest surprise was maybe. I feel like the biggest surprise for me, might have been the Balm bronzer, because it was like the first pan in a bronzer I'd hit in quite a long time, and I didn't really think it was ever gonna happen after using it so much. So let me know about your experiences this year. And yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!